Hi. So, I know I'm really bad at this whole keeping up with my vlog thing, and I'm really sorry, but up until recently, I haven't really had much to talk about. Uh, Not much has been going on. Haven't really been down there much, anything like that. And I'm pretty sure that nobody really cares anymore anyway. I mean, everybody's done with Disney, so it really doesn't matter. But I am going to be applying for fall 2012, so I thought I would start this back up for all of those people. So yeah, let's hope I actually get to go back and do another college program. The plan for right now is to do another college program in fall 2012, extend it to spring 2013, because my boyfriend is not in college right now, so unfortunately he won't be able to come down with me this semester. But he wants to, so he's going to take classes in the fall so that he can come down in the spring, and we can do that. And then after spring, I would like to move there permanently and go full time or part time. So that's the plan for right now. I don't know if I'm going to be living in college program housing this time because three of my roommates from my last college program have moved down there. Or, well, two have moved down there. They just moved down like a week ago. And one is moving down in May. And, they're all looking for people to get apartments with and stuff. And I'm thinking if I'm planning on moving down there permanently, it would make more sense to just go ahead and do it while I have the money to, instead of waiting and trying to do it, you know, like what am I trying to say here? Instead of waiting and trying to do it when I'm making, when I'm on college program pay, and while I'm already down there trying to work and stuff, it would make more sense to try to move all my furniture and all that mess, like, before any of it ever starts. Plus, I think it's actually cheaper not to live in college program housing. Not 100% sure on that. Not written in stone. Don't go and choose not to live in college program housing because I said that, because I really don't know. But I've been adding stuff up lately, and that's kind of what it looks like. I guess I'm gonna see when Christine and Michael, give Christine and Michael, they're the ones who just moved down there, about a month or two, and see how their financial situation is, and see if maybe it is cheaper or not. I don't know, but that's the plan for right now. Um, However, I'm kind of worried because I didn't submit my availability for seasonal when I was supposed to, so I basically just got this lovely letter which says, in a nutshell, you didn't submit your availability, so you must not want to work here anymore, so send us your IDs and stuff back. But the reason that I didn't submit my availability is because I was planning on applying for the college program, so I guess I didn't really think that went through too well. But now I'm kind of worried that when I apply for the college program, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna get in. But I don't know. I guess if I just maybe explain the situation to the lady in my phone interview, it'll be okay. Hopefully. If I don't get in, I'm gonna be extremely, extremely, extremely sad because it's been a year-long battle since I got back last January with my parents and everybody, that for me to go back, and they kept saying I need to finish school first, I need to finish school first. But the thing about it is, there's no motivation in school for me because there's nothing that I really want to do besides work at Disney for right now. So, and it's really, really hard to make yourself get up and go to school and work hard at it when you don't really care and don't really have a goal there. So I've finally been given the green light to go back and work at Disney for as long as I want to. And now I'm afraid that that's not going to be possible, but hopefully it will. Hopefully everything will turn out okay. Another thing that I'm kind of sad about is now that I am apparently not seasonal anymore, I'm not going to have this anymore, which makes me sad because that means that when I do get down there, I'm going to have to wait just like everybody else to get my Disney ID to get into the park. And also, I really don't. Traditions is great, and everybody loves it the first time, but I really don't want to have to go through it again. I really don't. I mean, it's great and it's cool and everything, but I've been through it already. I really don't want to have to go through it again. um, and all the training and stuff, but we'll see, I guess. Um, well, I guess we'll see how all of that works out. I may not have to go through it again anyway, because, I just now became not a Disney employee, so we'll see. I don't know. That's all I can say about the situation is that we'll see. But, as far as not being seasonal anymore goes, I really don't mind other than those things because it really wasn't worth it for me. It may be worth it for you, but it wasn't worth it for me because I live 12 hours away and, I'm in school and everything, so there's only certain times of the year that I can go down there to begin with. And then, there's new seasonal rules. I may do another vlog on those soon. I don't know. I may talk about it at the end of this one. I don't know. But anyway, there's new seasonal rules, and you have to be able to be down there a lot. And I just can't be down there as much as I need to be. And it's always a really expensive thing because it's like $250 just in gas to get there and back. And then on top of that, you have to find somewhere to stay. So generally you have to, make reservations at a Disney resort or whatever. And I will say this, I could have stayed with people that I, like friends that I made that live down there and stuff. I could have done that, but I'm one of these people that doesn't really want to burden you. So I didn't ever do that. I always got a Disney room, and that's another, you know, wad of cash, depending on how long you stay. It could be anywhere, up to like $600, and that's in the cheap resorts. So that was always a problem. So that's $850 right there. And then there was the issue where my parents didn't want me making the drive by myself. So I would always have to take somebody with me. And, there's more money there that you're spending. Because, well, like last time I took my boyfriend, and he at the time didn't have a job, so I paid for all of his stuff. And Disney food is expensive. Even if you have coupons, it's expensive. So, that's more money going into it, having other people come with you. The time that I went in October and I went in July. And when I went in July, my family came with me, my mom and my brother, and kind of made a vacation out of it. So that was expensive. And then when I went in October, my boyfriend came with me, and we kind of made a vacation out of it. So that was expensive. So it ends up costing like $1,000 at least just to go down there and work. But the thing about it is that you have to make these hotel reservations and everything, way, way in advance, like at least a month in advance, if not 2 or 3. And you don't get your schedule to know whether you're going to work or not until a week before you go down there. And when I went down in July, I got one 10-hour shift. And when I went down again in October, I didn't get any shifts. So, and then at that point, everything's already booked, so you can't just not go. So, seasonal was a really big mess for me, and I'm kind of glad that burden is like lifted from me. But, if you live decently close and you know for a fact that you have people to stay with that wouldn't mind you staying with them, then I would say definitely go for it. It's a good thing. But, if you don't live close, I don't recommend going seasonal at the end of your college program. It's just a big waste of money and waste of time. So, um, and it may not be that way for everybody. The whole not being able to get hours thing. But, I worked at Prime Time and we only had 5 or 6 CPs the whole time that I worked there anyway. And, it's just not an easy place to really pick up hours from. If you worked at a bigger attraction like Toy Story, or if you worked at a bigger, somewhere that has more workers like Toy Story or Space Mountain or any of the attractions really, and like, if you were in merchandise or quick service where they always need people to pick up, then it would probably have worked out. It would probably work out a lot better. But just with my location mixed with, my my limited, extremely limited availability mixed with money, it just didn't really work out. So anyway, applying for a college program again, and hopefully that works out. The applications haven't actually gone up yet, so I'm hoping that they will. They're supposed to go up. They're rumored to go up on the 19th. So hopefully that's the truth, because I'm ready to just get this whole thing started and over with. So anyway, guess that's all I really had to say. New CPs applying for fall 2012. Feel free to ask me any questions. I was, just in case you didn't know, I was fall 2010. I was there from August 23rd to January 7th, and I lived in Patterson in a 3-bedroom, and I was in full service food and beverage and worked at 50's Primetime Cafe and Disney Hollywood Studios. So, I guess that's all. I'll probably update this in a couple of days, now that I actually have something to say. Okay, bye!